What made you stop trusting your dad? I always thought my dad was just really into bees. He spent hours in the backyard with his hives, wearing that white suit and mesh hat, harvesting honey, the works. Mom was proud of his hobby. He even did presentations at my school about pollinators. I was 14 and my sister Emma was 11, so we mostly stayed out of his way. But something felt off about Dad. He always seemed to know things he shouldn't. Like when I told my friend Mia about my crush on Jake Thompson during a sleepover in my room, Dad made weird comments about young love the next morning. Or when Emma practiced her piano recital piece with her door closed, he'd mention the exact parts she'd messed up at dinner. At first, I thought he was just good at guessing. Everything changed on a Thursday after school. I was looking for my phone that I dropped near the hives and decided to check Dad's bee equipment shed. That's when I felt something weird on the wooden frame. A tiny black camera, no bigger than a button, tucked into what looked like a bee observation box. It was pointing toward the house. There were thin wires running from it into the shed's electrical system. That weekend, I waited until Dad went to his beekeeping association meeting. I used his spare key and went into the shed. I nearly threw up at what I found. 2 laptops sat on his workbench with multiple windows open. One showed my room, another showed Emma's room, the third showed the hallway outside our bathroom. There were folders labeled with dates going back 2 years. I clicked one and saw myself sleeping from the night before. Dad had been watching his own kids. The next morning, I cornered Dad in the garage while Mom was at yoga. "I found your cameras," I said, my voice shaking. Dad didn't even look surprised. He just smiled and kept organizing his hive tools. "Those are for monitoring bee behavior near the house, Sophia. Important for the colony. But they're pointed at our bedrooms. Bees are attracted to certain pheromones," he calmly interrupted. "I need to track their patterns. Totally normal beekeeping practice." I told Mom that afternoon. Dad came in with his tablet showing beekeeping forums about proximity monitoring and said I'd misunderstood because I'd been stressed about high school. He even said my paranoia was probably from too much social media and maybe I needed therapy. Mom took his side. She always took Dad's side, but Dad got bolder after that.